Is it a good idea for us to discount grace? Come on, grace don't go on sale. The things of God doesn't go on sale. But I think something's happened in our generation in efforts to make it so easy for people to come in. Have we actually cheapened the quality of what it is that we have? Very interesting. I'm thinking about Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Now, if we could sum up the atrocity of the climate of our generation right now, I think Isaiah 5:20 has a pretty good handle on it. Call good evil and evil good, and make that which is evil reign in ideology over a nation, reign in value over a nation. It's time for us to be more aware, vigilant of the hour. It's time for us to be the spokespeople of God that actually bring truth where there's lie, that actually, not in a combative way, but in a way that we cannot sit back. There's something rising up that we would actually respond. And there's something in that context of last hour, of end days, of end times, where good's being called evil and evil's being called good, and where people can blatantly refuse grace, where people can blatantly disregard God. And I don't so much think about people in the world and people who have yet not discovered their identity in God. I'm thinking about those who've gathered together and really observing the house of God, really observing what's going on in churches. What's the condition of the church? What's sort of if we look back 20, 30, 40 years from now, 50 years from now, and we think about, this era of the church, what will we think about? Is it a good idea for us to discount grace? Is it a good idea for us? Grace don't go on sale. The things of God doesn't go on sale. But I think something's happened in our generation where we've in effort to make it so easy for people to come in, have we actually cheapened the quality of what it is that we have? Like, have we actually done that? Because when I think about that, it's so easy. Come on, Jesus doesn't care about anything in the way you live. Just say His name and everything will be fine. I'm sorry, is it just me this morning? I need an amen if anybody else in their lifetime has experienced a cheap grace. That you can agree with me. If I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong. But if anybody else has had the same experience as me, where it seems like in the church in our generation, you can kind of live any way you want and then just show up on Sunday. And I feel like it's so far from I've inherited a kingdom that I now live in. It's totally different. And what happens is, when we sell it so cheap, it's not handled with care. Those things that you spend a lot of money on, you handle with care. You deal with it differently. Just ask your wife and look at a nice purse. You don't handle the bucket that's a 1981 truck. I mean, we got work trucks that have just been dented in and beat up, and what do we say? It's a work truck. But you get around to F-350, hey now, watch your hands. Watch your hands. In effort of actually making the door really wide and accessible, which is good, because Jesus says, come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Costs you nothing to receive, costs you everything to keep. And we, in effort of making it so wide and accessible, we've actually made Christianity and the gospel of Jesus and the person of Jesus just so plastic. Why would anybody want that? Why would anybody want a king that doesn't rule? Why would anybody want a king that has no power? Why would anybody want a king that has no resource? Why? And I feel one of the problems in our generation, God bless everybody, and I believe that in the fullness of time, God's desire is all would come to him. Yes. And should you be beaten? No. Should you be stoned? No. Should you be ridiculed? No. Should we be aggressive? No. What I'm saying is the tone of the church should be like this. Jesus costs you everything, but wait. He's so worth it.